ate a fair amount, but within a certain margin, children today are probably drinking, a similar mass of fructose every day that a wild chimpanzee is eating. And, they're not climbing trees to get it from whole fruit. They're drinking it from sodas and juice boxes. So the sugar load that people and young people are exposed to today is very high.
And just to add to that too, there's some really beautiful work from a group at Princeton, Josh Rabinowitz and their group, that has also shown really nicely there's actually a distinction between liquid and solid food consumption. So you just actually highlighted,
Yeah.
Fruits, berries, et cetera. That's a solid food consumption.
Right.
Versus drinking a juice box or a soda,
Right.
et cetera, or breast milk consuming liquid.
Right.
And so what that group has showed through a series of really nice studies that the way we metabolize, transport and consume, it matters, right? So if you're eating solid fruits, vegetables, et cetera, you're getting it through solid food. The impact on your liver and then presumably on your brain is much less than if you're doing it by fluid.
Right. Because, all of the dietary fiber and solid stuff is limiting the rate of absorption in your body. And so effectively, a liquid fructose concoction, whatever it may be, it's effectively going to be a higher dose or potency than something eaten like a solid fruit, because you're just going to you're going to be hit with more fructose quicker with the liquid concoction.
And Josh's group suggests they use the shield analogy, right? That the combination of your small intestine and your liver, but especially your small intestine, is a shield to high fructose. And if you consume it too much in this sort of liquid form, it overwhelms this shield, right? It breaks through that shield.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then just to sort of repeat one more time something you said before, because I think it anticipates some of where we'll go. Even before weaning, when a little baby is living off its mother's breast milk, if the woman is drinking whatever, juice, soda, the fructose, you can detect the fructose in the breast milk. And so the effects of high fructose consumption by the mother will actually pass to the child through the breast milk. Is that basically what we know?
Yeah. And just take a minute to think about how profound this is, because, if you talk to, now obviously there's medical guidance and then there's, sort of standards and whatnot with obstetricians. We do, or they do, screening for gestational diabetes as late as the second trimester, right? So essentially, if you have, they're basically concerned with those first 2 trimesters of gestational diabetes, and then at that point, they stop screening it. But what a lot of this suggests is this breast milk is, first of all, you have third trimester of development, and then you have just post-pregnancy, right? Where you're still exposing. And so if you're suddenly consuming fructose, high fructose, drinks, et cetera, during that period, you're still affecting their development, even though you've made it through those 2 early trimesters that are absolutely critical. But, you've basically, I'm safe. I never got gestational diabetes. I can have these sodas, et cetera. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So we've set up a lot of the pieces here. Walk us through this new paper. What was the setup here in terms of, why you did this and how you designed some of these experiments? So we're going to be talking about a paper called Early Life High Fructose Impairs Microgliophagocytosis and Neurodevelopment. So we've sort of alluded to where we're going with this, but what's the setup here for these particular experiments?